Welcome back to Bronze League Heroes in the bottom right of Fracture. It is CrisisActors. Let's see how that plays out. And in the top left, the blue Protoss. Fastidious. Going with the pylon into gas play. A bit unorthodox for sure. CrisisActors gonna go for the gas first as well. We'll see. The probe's coming out early. That could trigger a strong response. Everybody's been hurt by probes before, one way or another. We've all been there. Oh, wait. Gonna scout. He's got a forge on the way. The forge is in the production tab. Ooh. He's gonna tuck it to the back. It is a cannon rush with gas, which is obviously for the +1 shields upgrade, the only upgrade that actually works on cannons. Ooh, very sneaky. Very sneaky. Oh, wait, he's looking? What is he doing? Nobody's quite sure. He could be scouting around his base. But that drone is juking and jiving. It now has enough minerals. It's so close to scouting, but it's not close enough. Another probe. I love this move, by the way. Just coming in with the second probe, like, oh, just making sure you're just getting a good scout. You know. Getting a good scout on what's up. What's happening? I believe, has he walled in his probe? He has not. Not suspicious at all. Don't worry about it. Every Protoss scouts eventually. So the Zerglings are out. If he simply went to his ramp with the Zerglings, which he will now, he might be able to snipe this pylon off. We're going to the CrisisActors cam. Unfortunately distracted by an Overlord. Hasn't yet looked at the minimap. Wait a second. Wait a second! What is that? It's a pylon. That's not so bad. That's a probe. That's a probe. But wait. But wait. It's cannon! I try to attack, but the probe is already in position. Working the cannons forward. Where is the response? The cannons aren't actually hitting anything. They're not in range of the hedge. He's gonna build another one that should be in range. He just kind of walks by. Yeah, this cannon could do something, but there is a queen in position. So there's nothing at... Oh, there is a cannon at home. But this is a nice long way. He can see it coming. He's tied to the tracks of this freight train. It's barreling down, but... Yeah, the cannons... This one's in range of the pool, but I don't think it hits the mineral line. Now the timer starts. This cannon will eventually kill this hatchery. Now, what could have been accomplished with like 3 cannons now has 7 and counting on the table. The queen gonna try to defend the pool. Not sure that's... I don't know where these... That's optimism. That's optimism at its finest. He does get a drone out. I think that was from the second base. There are lings on the opposite side. Another cannon. This one definitely hits the mineral. He's gonna... The fall cannon encirclement. Don't ask him what he cannot do. Ask him where to place his cannot. And of course, we're just gonna go ahead and expand the top right. Oh wait, it can't. It can't hit. Where are you going? Oh, the Trail of Tears. He's trying to wall him in. The drones are on the way across. He can't hit your hatch. You can still mine from there. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's moving out. He's moving out. He's had enough of living with his parents at home, getting cannon rushed all day. None of it. I'm going to the North Base. And of Fastidious, he knows... What? Why? He builds a pylon. I'm not... Wait. He's already pre-cannon rushing. He's building pylons to be ready to cannon rush if a hatchery is taken. And so, definitely not the most efficient use of resources. He's gonna let him take the hatch, But then he's gonna You could just block the base, Fastidious. Like, okay, now the mini-map is a mess. He has yet to block any of the base. Though he's going to scout the base that CrisisActors is at last. With the pattern he has scouted, it is going to be the final. Oh my god. He's establishing his pylons to be able to... I'm not sure why he thinks that CrisisActors is going to not see the pylons, but then again, he might not have unlocked the mini-map yet. Oh. The probe was gonna go home, and it still will. The Lings almost forced it to scout one of the bases, which, by the way, he could cannon rush from his own main. He's never thought of that before. Another probe finds the actual... And what's the response? Don't be silly. We all know the response. These are some 9,000 IQ plays. Don't block the bases. Let them take them so you can cannon rush later. There are roaches out. He's got 3 Ravagers. But they're in the main, unfortunately. And well, they do outrange. He's going for the pylon. He keeps going within range of the cannons. There's Zealots. The combo cannons here. A single roach stands. Has he built any more? No, there's a Zealot. Where did that Zealot come? He's got gateways on both sides of the map. Can never be too careful. The roach! The Zealot will slice through. A queen comes out. And another queen comes out. The drones are pulled. A cannon is on the way. The Zealot holding the line. Eventually the drones will wait. Will slip through. The micro is real. Ring around the hatch. Oh. Jukes him out. There's a Zealot over here. He made some Zerglings. He might have forgotten about his roach one. He's on the other side. You gotta be very careful here. The chase continues. The drama. But Fastidious! He's trying to come down and flank with a Zealot. Meanwhile, the Ravagers left idle. Another Zealot, though. Can the Queen micro again? Oh. The Zealot! The Zealot! The Queen! The Queen! Is slaughtered. In cold blood. The Zealots are going to work. The Ravagers trying to break out. The cannons keep them inside. Forever. It looks like Fastidious with the addition. Oh my god, using his own spotting pool against him. Working his way through. The Zealots are chopping. Despite all the the perimeter pylons. Only one Ravager survived. Is that... It's gonna hit. Barely taking the shields off. He's still mining gas. He could build more Ravagers. The Cyber Core just in time, as well as +1 attack. Fastidious will expand for the first time in his life. 2 more roaches on the way, and these are at the base. That Ravager has a lot of work to do. Roach is going to work. It looks like the Lings will be enough. He'll hold on. The game will not end. It just refuses. Refuses to... This cannon strongly looks down upon taking this path at all for the Zerg. But 2 roaches. He's technically up against Zealots, so he could micro the roaches. Or just not micro the roaches. That's fine, too. Wait. There's Zealots in the main! The Ravager! Sliced up. There's also this pylon. No warp gate on the way. This roach going to work, but more Zealots coming up. The larva dries up. Oh, here we go again. The roach being very careful. The micro reel. Incredible. Oh, went the wrong way for a second. Being very careful. Being very careful. Got to stay out of that cannon range. He's scuttling around on the creep. The Zealot closing the distance. Can he finish him? He does.
What a save!
More Ravagers on the way. Somehow the supply is in favor of the Zerg. Warp Gate is coming up. He shades the Adept. Onto the Roach. He's gonna finish what his Zealot started. The Adept will kill the Roach. still Roach Ravager, still nothing that really... I mean... The Roach Ravager can win. It can. Fastidious has gone up to a whopping 21 probes. CrisisActors has less drones than he started with. More lings popping out. That cannon's still right there. He knows... Well, actually, he's never seen the cannon. At somehow, he has never seen this pylon or the cannon. A little bit of micro. Protoss army runs away. Whew. Beautiful jukes. And he's running from the Roach Ravager. There's nothing to stop this. He doesn't have that many units. He's building out of the gates. Is CrisisActors doing it? He's adding a shield battery. He's held on. He's mined from 2.5 bases. He's lost hatcheries. He's lost his home. But he has not lost the game. Takes down the pylon. Stops warp gate. The cannon still just going to work. Charge is done. Gonna shoot it. The other pylon's taken down. The base is depowered. The probes now the refugees on the map. CrisisActors has turned it all around. Well, some of the probes. The rest of the probes left behind. Is he gonna retake the main? Is that what's going to happen? Like, you gotta give him credit. He knows how to act in a crisis. Despite losing everything, he finally got enough roaches and ravagers. Fastidious needs just enough for a nexus. He could cancel the zealots as well. The rest of the probes on the run. CrisisActors only has 9 workers. He's expanding. There are still 2 zealots and an adept. This is not over yet. This is not nearly over yet. There's not that many workers. In order to win the game, you have to kill all your opponent's buildings. That's how StarCraft do. Right now, neither player has really... Well, they have not killed all the buildings. The charge lots come in. Those are charge lots. They do damage. He's going straight for the drones. But there is a zealot there. He's getting easily distracted. He really wants the drones, but simultaneously not getting the drones. Remember, there is still a shield battery and a cannon. He'll see the shield battery. And oh, surprise, there's a cannon. The shield battery gonna heal it up. It's looking less and less like, oh, the shield battery he switches targets. So Fastidious doesn't have enough money to build anything. But CrisisActors does not know that he's re-expanded to what was once his natural. So he has neglected to actually finish off. He's now expanded to these 3 bases. That has happened. He has an incidental overlord, but more cannons can be built. CrisisActors up to a whopping 11 drones despite losing... Actually, neither player has really built many workers. I thought it was more than that. Only 14 drones have been lost. So that means a total of about 26. This whole match. 13 minutes. Still, these 2 zealots in limbo, as is warp gate research, which could be quite useful. Oh my god. The Overlord spots it, but can he see, does he know the minimap exists? This is a legitimate question. Well, Fastidious gonna make it a little more obvious here. Like, it's right there. A probe is being rebuilt in the main. The cannons as well. He's just gonna wall everything off. The Overlords are scouting. The Overlord has already scouted, though. By the way, who knows? These might come into play. The pre-cannon pylons. There's a probe in the main. He could repower the entire production of the Protoss. CrisisActors is exhausted from the battles and could not finish off the base. A Roach 1 will be rebuilt. A Stargate is being built. He has gas. He is mining. Fastidious still has more workers. Okay, is there that's a lot of Zerglings. But I don't know if 4 cannons are enough. Remember, there are cannons at the back. He can repower his production. We might go there and back again. A Bronze League hero story. Oh, he sees the pylon, and he knows what he must do. He's going for the pylon. The cannon's doing terrible, terrible damage, but not enough. The cannons will be depowered. The probes, will they escape in time? He retreats to the back. Well, he has more cannons to work with. This is going to have to be taken down. He has yet to repower his production. He's trying to mine a few more minerals. There's still cannons at the back. If he could just rebuild. That Stargate's not going to happen. Firing on the Nexus. The probes continue to mine, an important factor. The cannons at the back. Gonna get some more kills. 54 to 19 supply. Drones are being built. Oh, the probes. The probes. Will he recall? Does Crisis Actor realize he didn't actually kill the main Nexus? Fastidious is thinking, what now? He hasn't killed the he's... No. No. Yes. He now have both corners of the map. A roach finds the base that was already there and he knew about, but is somehow a new discovery. He's never gonna finish, but when these buildings are killed, he gets the money back. That's important to note. He will get the money for the Zealots and the Warp Gate research. Probably would have much rather had those things earlier. But in order to win this game, Crisis Actors will have to come up the ramp and take what was once his. And he didn't kill the Stargate. If the Stargate is repowered, one Void Ray could kill everything. A single Void Ray could win the game. There's just not enough. Like, there's one queen. That's all the anti-air is one queen. Will he repower it? No, you have one down there! Well, it's good to be safe. It's good to be safe. Now, by the way, Crisis Actors knows about this because the extractor was left alive. So he knows this base is happening. He is building. He's never been above 20 drones in his life. This is newfound territory. The Lynx, he can't... He's gonna build a gateway in the wall. There's a lot of pylons here. That's a lot of... Wow, he's really put together a pretty big army. 26 Slowlings, 16 Roaches, 3 Ravagers will work their way across the map and consolidate for what could potentially be the final assault. He gets another forge. Everybody knows you need another forge. Doesn't quite have enough. Is this enough to break through? There's a lot of cannons. There's no choice. He must attack. There are no other options. Building a lair is a last resort. The Stargate. A Void Ray begins. 87 to 17 supply. You were already here. You know what's up here. He kept clicking to try to micro buy. It wasn't enough. Does he try to work his way? Is he gonna go for it? This probe? I don't know what your story is. Oh my god. Splits the Red Sea. And he makes it home. He made it all the way home. And then he's gonna be sent out again. Oh my god, not again! And he gets out! He can't... oh my... Overlord drop coming in for Christ. Where is he going, though? What is his plan? What are you trying to accomplish? Oh my god, he's gonna cannon. There is space to cannon rush. How are you not dead? The Queen. The Queen. None of that. Get off my lawn. 2 Void Rays go out. The drops come in. And he has Overlord speed. The one place there are no cannons is the base itself. A beautiful choice. But there's no... Okay. There's no anti-air. He has 1 queen. No Hydra Den. Another Void Ray is building. 24 to 91 supply. He charges up the Void Rays. Does not do extra damage versus queens, but makes them very, very scary. This Void Ray can go to work. There is a Ravager. He could cast Corrosive Bile. Fastidious does not have enough for another Nexus. This is it. Nothing in production. Crisis Actors. It's a crisis. You must act. He doesn't have enough gas for a Hydra Den. Because he built a different Hydra Den. This drone didn't get the memo. Oh, Fastidious has not rebuilt his base. Now, queens are on the way. Down goes one of the hatches. He's going for the other one. He doesn't. Spore crawlers are too expensive. He's building more lings. This void ray is going to work. These cannons, pretty good. Fastidious will never mine again. He's going through the lair. 2 hydras are on the way. The roaches and ravagers come back. The queen is about to finish. There are 3 void rays. He's building 3 hydras. 3 hydras could be enough. CrisisActors should have enough. He's going for the queen. As long as they don't trickle in one at a time. Here come the hydras. Oh, the corrosive bile! Oh, one clips it. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge! And the corrosive bile. Oh, the hydras! Hydras! And the corrosive bile! He's gonna kill some of his own lings, but also gets one of the void rays. Going for the hatch! Going! He gets it! But there's another hatch! Micro's away. Gonna... So, there's still a There's a hydra den, and there is not 1 but 2 hatcheries. Fastidious is running out of options. There's enough hydras. He's going to work on the road trip. There are 3 hydras against 2 void rays. I'm pretty sure that there are no upgrades of any kind, right? I'm pretty sure the void rays could win, but only if they're together at full shields. Not that we should even be having this discussion. Another void ray trying to dodge back. It looks like its shields were taken down, but no more. Another shot! Micro's away. Beautiful micro. And it'll bleed out eventually. He's got to be very careful. The perimeter pylons being removed. He still has to finish the job. There's a queen in 3 hydras. There's no way. Even the queen can win here. And he's learned of spore crawlers. That could be it. He doesn't know he can cancel the prismatic alignment. Another void ray comes in. I don't think he's quite realized the situation yet. CrisisActors has held on long enough, it seems. But can he claim what is his? The corrosive bile, beautiful micro. On the chase. Where are the hydras? Where are the hydras? That's a good question. Where are the... Fastidious! He's had enough. He taps it out. CrisisActors wins through the creative use of hatcheries and just tenacity. Fastidious a little bit too committed to the cannons. And he cannot break through despite the opportunities. A beautiful game. A lot of thinking on your feet. And then falling, hitting your head, getting back up and thinking on your feet again. CrisisActors takes it home with some solid, flexible Zerg play.
서프는 닿게